So how can I help you?
I just curious. Somebody said people come out here recording. I'm just out here seeing what's going on.
How's it going, guys? Amagansett Press coming to you from Denver, Colorado. Today we are at the Denver Federal Center, gate number 7, employee entrance. I am out with watching the Watchmen today. And we're just going to take a look and see what's going on here and see how these guys are doing today and see if they respect our right to take photographs and video in public from publicly accessible areas. Stay tuned. So they have a guard booth here at the gate. And I would imagine if you look, this is the sidewalk. Comes right across here, and then when you cross this road, there's another sidewalk on the other side. So I'm going to assume there should be a crosswalk here, and you should definitely have no problem crossing the street here. How we doing?
I'm all right. You guys?
Doing well, thanks.
Hang on a second.
Hang on a second. Why, you need to speak to me about something?
No, it's just my dispatch was calling me.
Oh, okay.
You told me in the area.
884. What are you guys up to?
What are you up to? I don't know. First of all, can I get your
asking
name and badge number?
I'm sorry?
Name and badge number?
884.
884
Last
is your
name Richardson.
Richardson, 884,
Yeah.
thank you. So how can I help you?
I just curious. Somebody said people come out here recording. I'm just out here seeing what's going on.
Oh, okay. So did you see?
I'm sorry?
I said, so did you see? Did you see?
Did I see?
Yeah. You said you're here to see what's going on?
Yeah. So I'm just asking you.
Okay.
You have anything else?
No, are you confused about what you see?
No.
Oh, okay.
You guys looking for something, or just trying to get somebody to tell you to stop doing it, or?
Is that what your
No.
assumption is?
No.
I don't know.
We get a call that said they're out here recording, so it's my job to come out here and talk to you.
Why would security call and tell you that somebody's out here recording?
Because I have security over here.
Well, doesn't security generally look for things that are illegal or out of sorts? Why would recording be?
No, not necessarily that post.
No? Okay.
You guys have a name, or?
Do I have a name? Of course I have a
Can I
name.
have your name?
No.
Okay.
No, I'm not going to give my name.
Okay. All right, so what's the plan? You guys going to be out here for 10, 15 minutes?
Well, I don't know. I was
or?
actually leaving, but I think I'll stick around for a little while now.
All right, well, that's your prerogative.
Yeah, of course.
I'm just asking. There's nothing wrong with that.
Okay. No, it's just curious to me how you want to pull over so these guys can get by? Yeah, we were just leaving, guys, and all of a sudden Homeland Security or federal police shows up, so. So what's the issue with filming? Is that what
There's no issue with filming.
Well, so what did they tell you somebody was doing?
Did I say it's illegal? Did I say
No. I didn't ask
you.
you.
You can't do it.
I didn't ask you what's illegal about it. I said
Have
what's
a
the
conversation. It's not common.
No.
But I know people do it, so I'm just out here having a conversation.
Right, and I'm trying to understand your side of it. So I'm asking questions.
We do get people that are trying to scout out the area, which we got to come out and just contact them and see what's going on.
You get people trying to scout out the area for what, like nefarious activity?
Correct.
Really?
Yeah.
When was the last time that happened?
I'm not going to give out law enforcement information on that.
2019?
What do you mean 2019?
Did you have somebody here photographing the property for nefarious activity in the past 12 months? All right. I just don't. You know what? Part of my perspective on things is, okay, I'm a little older than you are.
Mm-hmm.
You don't remember the world that I remember. When everybody's shoulders were down, everybody used to just walk around with a smile on their face. Everybody was relaxed and nobody was afraid. So as far as myself is concerned, I don't know what anybody else's plan is, but I still live in the land of the free and the home of the brave.
That's good. So do I.
Yeah, so somebody with a camera doesn't scare me. I don't know what the fear is there.
Did I say I was scared? Did somebody else say that they were scared?
All right, well, let's not run around semantics. I'm trying to have the conversation with you, but obviously security called you up and said there's two guys filming out here.
Yeah.
So that's why you're here. They didn't call up and say there's a guy with gray sneakers and a guy with darker gray sneakers.
No.
So they called up and said there's two guys with cameras recording.
Yeah.
So that's the issue.
It's not an issue.
If I was just standing here with no cameras, would they have called?
Probably not.
Right. So the cameras are the issue.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So that's, at least we agree on that.
It's not illegal,
No, I know it's not illegal. I don't do anything that's
but it's
illegal.
not common.
It's probably a lot more common than you think it is.
Okay.
It's probably a lot more common than you think it is. I mean, there's literally, I don't know how many millions of people. You go to Best Buy, how many people bought a camera at Best Buy in this city today?
I don't know.
You know, I mean, there's people take pictures. Everybody's walking around with an iPhone or a Samsung Galaxy with a phone on it,
a
camera.
People are walking around the fence line doing video.
Oh, I'd love to go inside the fence line, but I'm not allowed.
Well, not much to see out there.
Well, you've seen it all. I haven't seen it.
Yeah.
It'd be something for me to see.
It's mainly offices.
What is it? Since we're on that subject, is it possible to walk in if you're not in a car, or do you just show these guys
It is open
ID?
to the public.
It is.
You know, for photography, you can get it cleared through GSA.
Oh, it's already been cleared through Department of Homeland Security. Your office cleared it.
My office doesn't approve that kind of stuff on the Fed Center.
Well, I have a DHS memo.
You're talking about the policy for photography on what for
federal inside, outside, exterior,
anywhere
interior.
that the public cannot go, right?
No, you're anywhere that the public is allowed to go, anywhere that's a publicly accessible area, anywhere that I can walk into,
Correct.
I'm allowed to videotape in.
Correct.
Right.
Yeah. I'm not arguing that point.
Okay.
All right.
So that's
Do you
good.
guys
So
have anything else, or I have stuff to go do?
oh, I'm sorry we bothered you.
No, you're not. But you obviously are just. We're not going anywhere, so I'm not going to stick around.
Well, I'll tell you what.
Are you wanting to talk more? I can stick around.
Well, no, my responses are gauged by how you approach me. Just like I'm sure your responses to people that you pull over are gauged by, you go into a deli and there's a sign up that says prices are based on customer attitude.
Yeah.
So, you treat people, you give what you get.
Have I been treating you poorly?
No, I would not say you've been treating me poorly, but I think you're being a little presumptuous, and I think you're being a little crass. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry you feel.
Which is your job. You're not supposed to make friends. You're supposed to uphold the law, right?
My job's not to be a jerk either.
No, well, I didn't say you were a jerk.
No, you didn't.
No. I don't think you're being a jerk at all. I think you're doing your job, and I think that if you and I had more time to spend having a conversation in a casual setting, I think we'd probably agree on a lot more things than you think we would.
Probably right.
Yeah. Being out in public and photographing, okay, is an expression or an exercise of rights.
I would agree.
Okay, and rights are like muscles. If you don't use them, they tend to go away.
Yeah.
And in this country, in this day and age, as law enforcement likes to say, our rights are being eroded faster than I can even keep up with.
Yeah.
I was born in the 60s, so I remember the way things used to be. And it was nice. It really was nice. People are just a little too standoffish these days. We actually moved here from New York. Okay, so I figured, we're going out to Midwest, we're going out to the West. We're going to the middle of the country. Everybody's going to be friendly with a smile on their face and a howdy and all that. You walk down the street here, nobody even looks at each other. Nobody even wants to make eye contact. That's a sad thing, So, I think anything that anybody can do with their life to try to ease that a little bit and try to get people to just relax and dialogue, conversation solves a lot of problems.
I agree.
You know, and there's a lot of, and unfortunately, life has put you and I in a position where we're on opposite sides of the proverbial fence in some situations such as this, which doesn't necessarily need to be the case, because like I said earlier, I think if you and I had enough time to talk to each other in a casual setting, we're probably pretty much on the same page with pretty much everything. You know, we love our country, we love the Constitution, we love the rights it affords us, and you know, it's just a shame to see those things evaporating.
Yeah.
So we go out and take pictures and film and exercise our rights.
All right.
That's it.
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah. But seriously, I don't think these, you know, I understand these guys calling you because that's their job.
And they didn't say they didn't say anybody was doing anything wrong. Just
Observe and report, I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely.
So I come and I come out and say hi.
Right.
And see if I can get anything. You're not in trouble, so you're not giving me anything, so there's not much to stick around for.
It's just funny because a year ago when we were out taking photographs and stuff in public, people would just ignore you. Nobody, but now all of a sudden there's this YouTube sensation thing going on. So everybody thinks they're smarter than a whip, and they just decide right away that's what it is. Oh, we got some YouTube idiots outside taking some video, and they're going to just try to provoke a response out of us. And
can you blame me?
Yeah, I can.
You know,
because once you start, no, you know what? I can blame you.
And I don't like being in those positions. I don't mind having a conversation. You've been very pleasant to deal with.
No, same as you. Yeah.
And I don't like being put in those positions. You know.
Well, we all put ourselves into the positions we wind up in. It's just like people sometimes will say to me, "Oh, you made me look bad on camera." I can't make you look good, and I can't make you look bad. All I can do is memorialize what you choose to do.
Right.
Right. So, if somebody wants to shift that accountability onto somebody else because they have a camera in their hand, that speaks volumes.
I wouldn't be treating you any different if you didn't have a camera, if that means anything to you.
Right. No, and I know, and I'm sure you deal with some people who are not giving you an easy time.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're kind of geared up for that kind of thing. I get it. So you know, instead of walking up saying, "Oh, I know you guys are trying to get a reaction," maybe that's not what we're doing. Maybe we're not in this particular case, but maybe we're working on a school project. Maybe he's looking to go to criminal justice college and is interested in this kind of thing. You know, there's a lot of possibilities. So I'm just saying, don't become cynical. Okay. And it's hard in your line of work.
Well, I
understand that,
and that's a good point. So I'll accept that.
Okay, and I understand. I completely understand your side of it.
Okay.
But just like you have to be ready for anything, I've got to be ready for anything, because there's some police officers like yourself that come out and have a friendly chat and have a friendly conversation, and we shake hands and leave with smiles on our faces. Some other guys that'll come out and throw you up against the car and tase you and slam you into the pavement, and that goes on every day. So right. I have to be on guard as well. So that's why I'm saying I think we have a lot more in common than we don't.
Yeah.
So just hopefully maybe the next time you come across with somebody that's out filming or taking pictures in public, maybe just approach it with a little more of an open mind and don't have any preconceived notions. And then if they prove themselves to be what you thought it might be, that's a different story.
Okay.
You know?
I'll take that.
So that's my spiel.
It's a good spiel.
Yeah, and that's all we're doing.
All right.
You canine officer? You have a dog in there? Cool.
Yeah.
I thought I heard him bark.
He'll snuggle you to death. He's not a bite dog.
What's his name?
Ronnie.
Ronnie? Cool.
He's on explosives.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Cool. You take him home every night?
He lives with me.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's very cool.
He's a lab.
Cool. Nice. Well, you seem like a nice enough guy. I'm glad we ran into you.
Alrighty, yeah.
And, yeah.
Alrighty.
Pleasure.
You guys have a good rest of your
night. Is it Officer Richardson?
Inspector.
Inspector Richardson. That's what I forget. Federal police are always inspectors?
No, we are, because we do law enforcement and physical security, so they gave us an inspector title as opposed to officer or special agent.
Got you. Okay.
For whatever it's worth.
All right, good. Well, it's been a pleasure talking to you, and hopefully, I'm asking for the world here, but maybe when you're in the locker room with the boys, just, spread the word, man. Maybe everybody's not up to no good.
Yeah. Well,
maybe some guys are just out doing...
to do right in our office out here.
But like I said, there's some guys out there that take the gun and the badge a little too far, and
right.
And it does happen. People get power drunk.
I'm sure people in my organization have done it at one point or another too.
Right. And we kind of rely on you guys to police that, because you're the only ones that know about it.
Right.
So good cops have to look out for the bad cops, which is kind of hard because you have the blue line.
Yeah.
Right. So you can,
that doesn't give somebody the right to violate somebody's rights.
It doesn't, but it happens every day.
No, but I have a requirement to report that.
You do? Have you ever turned in another police officer for wrongdoing?
I have not.
No. How long have you been a law enforcement officer?
A few years.
Okay. Well,
military before that.
Yeah, you have to earn your stripes before you can start putting your head under the chopping block, I guess, right?
I guess so.
Yeah. But it's a serious thing, because you swear an oath to the Constitution every time you go on duty, don't you? or every day.
Yeah.
So that's an important thing. It's not just words. You know, things become commonplace. You know, you just get into this automated mode in life, but you really have to stop and think about what you're swearing to and what you're swearing to uphold, and it's a big deal. You know, guys are dying and getting wounded, and I don't know if you're ex-military or not, but you know, so we thank you for your service. We appreciate that. But you know, you risked a lot for that freedom, and then to come back and not uphold it must be a difficult spot to be in for some guys. Not you. I'm not saying you, but it's a bad spot. We just want to, you know, we're just trying to hold everybody accountable, ourselves included.
Yeah.
And we're out learning something every day.
Good to go.
All right.
I'm going to get
Inspector Richardson, thank you very much.
Have a good one.
Have a wonderful day.
You too.
All righty. Take care. Appreciate you. Thank you. All right, guys. Well, that was Inspector Richardson of the Federal Protective Service with his K9. And I think that was a good conversation. So hopefully it'll inspire me to think a little bit more about what I do, and maybe inspire Inspector Richardson to think about what he does, and having an open mind and not having any preconceived notions about people. And yeah, I mean, you know, the way he's staring at my license plate on my truck doesn't give me much confidence that that's going to happen, but we're out here trying, you know, and this is what we do. So hopefully we made some sort of a small difference in Inspector Richardson's day. So in any event, guys, coming to you live from Denver, Colorado, with Watching the Watchmen, Amagansett Press. We'll see you on the next one, guys. Out.